Around the world, we can see a wide range of tools for construction and maintenance purposes, but seeing the usual tools and working with them has made you tired, right? You've heard about the ball-peen hammer, screwdriver or spanner, but have you heard of the triple tap, dogleg reamer or tailpipe cutter? These are the strangest gadgets that you've never heard before for sure. We'll have at least a few construction tools in our homes for emergency, right? Well, today we will look at some unusual construction tools in this world that you might wish to have in your toolbox. So let's dive in. Number 17, the SHINGLE FROE. Won't you be surprised to see a tool that looks like it was built during the Stone Age, but it's still on today's market? The SHINGLE FROE is much a simple tool that it is production even today. The colonial settlers who built the first American buildings invented the SHINGLE FROE and used it to split shingles and other kinds of wood. This tool can be used for any type of purpose, which includes several types of wood panels and boards. You can use them for tough as well as straight-grained woods, and to drive the blade of this tool into the wood, you will need a hammer. It seems like you might have to sweat a little. Number 16, the honing guide. Do you love to craft sculptures but don't have the expertise? Well, the honing guide is the best tool that you should have. There are two types of guides available in the market. Some clamp and chisel from the sides, while the others clamp from the top and bottom. The most popular one is the side clamping one. The second one is harder to find in stores, but don't worry, you can buy top to bottom clamp guides from online stores. Also, this type is less expensive. The side clamping guide only works with chisels with sides that taper on the edge less than 1/16 of an inch thick. If your chisels had thicker sides, you'll need a top to bottom guide. Number 15, STANLEY'S #1 odd job. When you are searching for top quality tools, you'll always need to end up with the Stanley tool. They're the premium company for tools, right? So you won't be surprised if we say that one of the tools they made stood popular for almost 47 years. Stanley Tools introduced 10 tools in one in 1888. It's a Stanley #1 odd job. This multifunctional tool can be used as a tri-square, spirit level, mitre square, scratch awl, ruler, marking gauge, mortise gauge, depth gauge, and beam compass. However, Stanley no longer manufactures this tool. Garrett Wade and Woodpeckers are now manufacturing modern versions of this tool. Number 14, the Ligner tool set Schnittverung. How far can a chainsaw design go? This tool introduces a laser to align the cuts perfectly. It serves as a precision cutting tool to guide your chainsaw's blade, but it's also a bit costly. It costs $3,000. This Ligner tool set is manufactured by the company Wiener Maschinen. Number 13, Plumb Bob. A weighted object with a string attached called a plumb bob can be used to create a vertical line. The weight attached to this object be a basic look as a rock or as complex as a metal plumb bob. They're also available in bullet or cone shapes. Do you know that this tool was used for even pyramid construction by the Egyptians? They're great for chores like centered lighting over a kitchen island, calculating suitable recessed light spacing, and framing basement walls. Number 12, the SPUD wrench. SPUD wrench helps you vehicle mechanics and the iron workers to sweat a little. A SPUD wrench is a type of wrench with one end having an adjustable or regular box wrench and the other having a tapered spike. This spike can be used to line up the bolt holes when installing pipe fittings or performing automobile work. And in case of the iron workers, SPUD wrenches are used for lining up bolt holes in beams and girders. A problem that exists is that there are other wrenches that go by the name of SPUD, but they don't provide the same service. So friends, make sure you know what you're buying before spending your money. Number 11, the STUBBY nail eater. It's not always easy to bore holes through wooden surfaces to have nails. That's why the stub nail eater auger bit comes in. It's small enough to fit into tiny spaces and tough enough to chomp through nails and spit them out. So would this be an easy go tool for plumbers and electricians? Well, comment down your views and subscribe to our channel for more related content. Number 10, the tailpipe cutter. What if we combine two tools for different purposes? The idea of a hybrid tool sounds great, right? The tailpipe cutter tool is a combination between a pipe cutter and a chain wrench. It makes a few spins to allow the pipe cutting wheels to properly remove the excess length of metal. This tool comes with 15mm of diameter cutters with cutting wheels on every pivot. The tailpipe cutter is ideal for cutting thick and thin walled pipe. Number 9, the DOGLEG REAMER. Are you bored of seeing the usual shaped tools? Then meet the DOGLEG REAMER tool. First, insert the hardened tip of the dogleg into a newly drilled hole and turn the handle. Then spinning the tool removes the burr from the hole's edge. This burr removal process is crucial in aircraft work since a rough hole edge can function as a stress multiplier and cause a fracture to occur. Even tiny tools have significant uses, right? Number 8, triple tap. We all know that electricians are primarily metal workers. They must cut threads in holes and remove dirt, rust, and plaster from other holes. A triple tap is a tool that helps them perform these activities very simply. This tool almost looks like a screwdriver. Its shaft has 3 consecutively sized taps to accommodate various hole sizes. We think there is no wrong to refer to this tool as a 3-in-1 tool. Number 7, the tooth chisel. Chisels that we've seen are always smooth-edged, right? But tooth chisel is a revolutionary tool with tooth-like projections at the end. This is a chisel used on the rocks. Its aggressive shape helps you quickly rough a stone to a required shape. Number 6, the DUPLEX RABBET plane. Let us first see what a rabbet is. A rabbet is a 90-degree notch in a piece of wood that is sawed, routed, or planed. For over a century, carpenters and woodworkers have employed the English-made Stanley plane to create these rabbets. It's a straightforward, essential instrument with 2 cutter positions, normal and bullnose. In bullnose, the cutter is installed near the front. Since the tool has 2 cutter positions, the word duplex was chosen. Number 5, the RYOBA saw. Japanese woodworking tools are known for their accuracy and simplistic style, and the RYOBA tool saw is one of the best tools. It's a lightweight 2-sided handsaw. Rip teeth on one side for cutting in the direction of the grain, and cross-cutting teeth on the other side can be going for against the grain. Its long handle is ergonomically designed to give you full control. Number 4, electrician scissors. The electrician scissors by the company Klein has many functions. They can cut through stuff with the blades, have a notch in the tip for deburring electrical boxes, and have a cable cutting notch so that you can rip through the wire at 14 AWG. A scraper is also included on both blades for easy wire cleaning. Klein's all-purpose electrician scissors retail for roughly $25. Aren't these scissors just cool to carry? Number 3, the egg beater drill. You may be confused with why we're discussing an egg beater drill. Isn't that something to be talking about under kitchen gadgets? Well no, egg beater drills get their name from the kitchen item since they can use a similar mechanism. They're fun to operate even if they're not as quick as the cordless drill. However, they will never run out of power because they do not require a battery. The prime features of this weird tool are a solid and smooth running gear, a steel frame with a nickel plate finish, and a sintered iron steel chuck. Number 2, the STORK BEAK pliers. These are made up of an alloy steel. It's very convenient to pull out something from a hole using these STORK BEAK pliers. Its elastic tips remain dimensionally stable even after being twisted. The tool handle provides multi-component grips. And number 1, the cape chisel. A cape chisel is essentially an extremely thin cold chisel that can penetrate the cracks when a mechanic wants to cut hardened dirt, debris, paint, or rust out of a narrow chisel. This tool is also known as a slot chisel. If you want a tool to cut flat grooves on keyways, buy a cape chisel. It also has a black oxide finish for rust prevention. And that concludes our list, so which tool are you going to buy? Which is the one that you'll suggest to your builder friend? Let us know your answers in the comment section below. If you enjoyed our video, give it a big thumbs up, and for more interesting videos related to buildings, subscribe to our channel Build Tech. Remember to enable the notifications, and we don't want you to miss any of our new content. Until we meet again, goodbye.